Stand in Samastitihi, home base, arms alongside the body. Exhale there. On your inhale, raise the arms, look to the thumbs, and on the exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor if possible. Bend the knees, inhale, lift up, lengthen the spine, and on the exhale, bend the knees more, place the hands on the floor and step back. Hold it for a moment and then drop the knees and the chest to the floor. On your inhale, into the cobra, lifting, and on your exhale, pushing away from the hands, lift the knees and come into a downward facing dog. Look at the alignment of the spine, not so much the legs or the heels. Feet are hip width apart. Keep pushing away from the hands. When possible, drop the heels to the floor, but it's not necessary. Most important is an elongated spine. Come onto your tippy toes, and on your inhale, start walking your feet to the hands. A lift with the hands on the shins, and on the exhale, folding forward, hands down. Inhale, back up, look to the thumbs, and exhale, home base. And again, inhale, reach up, look to the thumbs, exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor. Inhale, half lift, exhale, hands to the floor, and step back into the plank. Hold it for a moment and then drop the knees and the chest to the floor. On your next inhale, point your toes to the lift. On your exhale, into the downward facing dog in a controlled manner. Again, you start with the knees bent to elongate the spine. The breath is flowing. Straighten the knees only if possible. Breathe here. That's 4. And 5. Then come onto your tippy toes again. Walk your feet to the hands. Half lift. Breath in here. And on your exhale, folding over the thighs. Come back up on the inhale. Look to the thumbs. And home base on the exhale. Last one. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, the half lift. Exhale, stepping back, gently lowering down knees and chest. Inhale, cobra, lifting the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. I'm going to take the downward dog for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come onto your tippy toes. Maybe this time take a big step forward, doing the half lift on the inhale and on the exhale. Folding back down. Inhale, reaching up. Look to the thumbs and on the exhale, home base. Trikonasana, the triangle pose. Step to the right, feet about underneath the wrists. Reach all the way to the right and place your hand on your ankle or your shin. Reach up with the left and bring the gaze to the left hand. Hold the pose here for a few breaths. Keep your breath flowing at all times. Breathing through the nose, keeping the mouth closed. Bend the right knee, inhale, come back out. Turn to the left side. Reach all the way to the left. Place the hand on the ankle or the shin. Reach up with the right and then bring the gaze to the right hand. Breathing steadily here. Breath is flowing. And on your exhale, you're going to bend the left knee, reach up and come back to center. Then bring your feet a little wider apart. Turn your right foot out again. Bend the knee over the ankle, forearm on the thigh. Reach over with the left arm next to the ear. You can bring the gaze to the left hand and breathe there. Feel that the left side is beautifully long from the side of the foot all the way to the tips of the fingers. When you come out, inhale, turn to the left foot turns out, bend the knee, forearm on the thigh. Right arm next to the ear and breathing here. You can look again to the hand, but if you prefer to keep your gaze steady to the front, that is fine too. Breath is flowing steadily. And on your next inhale, you come back out and step back to the front of the mat. Good. Balancing posture. Bring the right knee up and wrap your hands around the knee. You can point your toe down. You just stand steadily there, breathing. That's 3, 4, and 5. Place the foot back on the ground. Left side, left knee up. Wrap your hands around the knee. Point your toe and stand steady. Breath is flowing. 3, 4, and 5. Place the left foot back on the ground. Step to the front of the mat. Warrior. Inhale. Reach back up and exhale. Fold back down. Inhale. Half lift. Exhale. Step back and lower down. Knees, chest. Inhale. Cobra pose. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Hold it there for 1 moment. And then you place your left foot out, your right foot forward in between the hands. Bend the knee over the ankle. Place the hands on the hips and breathe there. What you want to focus on is firm foundation in the feet, front knee bent over the ankle, and the left hip wants to move towards the front. Then place the hands back to the floor, step back into a downward facing dog to regroup, and then the left side. Right foot turns out, left foot steps in between the hands. Come on up, knee bends over the ankle, hands on the hips, and focus on the strength you feel in your feet. The right hip wants to move forward, but the right foot keeps pressing down to the earth. Place the hands back onto the floor, step back into a downward facing dog. Breathe there for a moment. And then you come onto your knees and sit into child's pose for a moment. Balasana. Breathing here deeply into the lower abdomen and the lower back. Good. After you've taken a nice moment here, come back onto hands and knees and into an easy downward facing dog. And then we're going to step forward to come to our seat. I'm turning around so you can face me better. Bring your knees into your body. Right foot on the ground, left leg straightens out. Hug your right knee with your left arm. Place your right hand behind you and twist around over to the right. So you can look over your right shoulder while you bring your right knee towards the left. So you feel a nice twist in your spine. Good. On your inhale, turn to the front, release, bring up the left knee, give it a nice squeeze, and then the left side, straightening out the right. Left knee up, hug your left knee with your right arm, bring the left hand behind you, and turn all the way to the left, gazing over the left shoulder. While you hug your left knee over to the right, so feeling that twist in the spine again. Last breath. And then when you turn back to the front, bring the right knee in again. Squeeze yourself nicely. One time, nice and tall. And then bring the knees up with the feet hip width apart. Arms in front of you, palms facing up. And you're going to curl down to the ground with control, using your abdominals. Slowly and steadily, coming down to the floor. Then bring your feet apart, wider than your hips, and your hands onto your abdomen. We're going to take 5 deep breaths here. That's 2, 3, 4, and the last one, 5. When you're done with your 5 breaths, bring your arms alongside the body with the palms facing up for the last position, resting pose. You can stay here as long as you like, or you can take 10 deep breaths, fully relaxing the body on your exhale. Now you can start your day. Namaste.